Good morning. It's day 20 in Pearisberg, Virginia, and we're just getting ready to leave Angel's Rest hostel, heading out for the day, back on trail today. So rained really hard last night, so we're glad we were inside, and it's foggy today, but it should burn off here in about an hour, and it should be beautiful weather the rest of the day and for actually the rest of the week so far, as we can see. So anyway, yeah, getting ready, waiting for the shuttle. Should leave about 8, and we'll be back on trail, so we'll see you up there. Okay, we're back on the trail. Just got dropped off by the shuttle, and back in the woods. It's Sunday morning, and heading out, so we'll see you up there. It's a little river crossing we just had to do. Just a little side river that comes down, but everything's all swollen. So we had so much rain last night, but trail from down through there, we just crossed right there, so not too bad, but it's fun. Alright, shortly after getting dropped off at the road, I had to quickly do a little stream crossing. And then we immediately go, you guessed it, up. And we still go up. Let's watch Kendall go under the logs. There she goes. Good arm strength. Well done. This would be an awesome trail if we were going this direction. But we're not going south. We are going north. When you go north, it's all uphill. Okay, so far the trail's been good. We've been going up, but it's actually been fairly smooth trail, at least. Not a lot of rock and stuff, so we're just going up. It's sunny, weather's beautiful, getting a little warmer as we go up, which is good. It's about 11:15, and we just keep heading up to the top of this mountain. So thanks for coming along with us, and we'll see you when we get up there. Heading up the trail, it's a little before noon. We just stopped for a short lunch. Had a little shelter there, had a picnic table, nice area, and just ran into a hiker named Backtrack. Stopped and kind of shared the lunch spot with him, had a nice little chat with him, so probably see him up the trail, maybe even where we stop for the evening. He seems to be doing about the same kind of miles we do. So anyway, had a good lunch, and now we're off again. Well, we made it up to the top of the ridge line, or right at the ridge line. You can tell you're at the ridge because it definitely changes things. Now we're walking through this boulder field, so you can see Kendall up there a little bit, but she's making her way. It's been almost 2 hours now, and still on these rocks. Glad you're still with us, and hope your feet are feeling better than mine are. Finally, 2 hours past lunch, and there are no more rocks. At least not right here anyway. Flat ground, soft trail. Let's go. It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and we're still making our way down the trail. And we've got about 6 miles today. Progress has been kind of slow, just because of the rocky terrain and all on the uphill, but now we're kind of leveling out, moving along pretty good. Our destination is a campsite just past a shelter that's about 6 miles up ahead, so still got about 6 miles to go, so we're about halfway through our day. But we're thinking the train's going to be a lot better, so still going to make a little bit better time, but we don't have to push. We've got plenty of daylight left, so we're still good to go. Coming up to a viewpoint in about a mile or so. We'll stop and have a little snack, so we'll meet you up there. Just gonna take you up to this viewpoint. Let's see what we can see. Can't believe you guys beat me up here. All right. There it is. Alright, just dropped down from the viewpoint and just heading back down the other side. So we go up to the views and then we come back down. Got about 4 more miles to go to the camp. So I hope you guys got the energy for it. I'm ready. Let's go. Alright, it's about 5:30 and we're less than a mile from the shelter that we're heading to. It's actually our destination, or close to our destination. We were gonna camp at a campsite just past the shelter, so we still need to decide once we get down there if we're gonna stay in the shelter or keep going on to the campsite. So have to see what the shelter's like, how many people are there and such. But yeah, but we're both getting kind of tired. It's been a pretty rough trail today, and we'll have to see when we get down there and then cook up some dinner. So all right, we'll see you down at the shelter. Hey everyone, we just made it to the shelter in good time and got our things set up and had our dinner done, and I'm actually doing this video to say goodnight to y'all in my tent. It took a little while to get things cleaned up and set up and ready for the night, but the shelter has got quite a few people in and around it, so we're in a crowd tonight, which is okay. We found a good spot, and got our tent set up, so we're going to spend the night here. And did about 12 miles today over pretty rocky, rugged terrain. It's kind of a difficult first day back out on the trail, but we made it in good time, so we're happy with that, and we will get up and do it again tomorrow. So we'll talk to you then. Have a good night. Alright, good morning. It's day 21 at Pearisberg shelter. We are all packed up and getting ready to head up on the trail today. So again, we got sunshine. Woohoo! Yeah, that's good news. So got about another 12 miles to do today. Just gonna take it easy, have a nice little stroll in the woods. Glad to have you with us. Alright, less than an hour on the trail. Did a nice little flat stretch down in the valley just after the shelter. It was really nice going. And now we're starting to go back up the other side of the valley. Looks like we got a good little climb in front of us this morning. And then we'll see what happens after that. So it's cloudy today. Not too much sun anymore. The clouds have moved in. It's not supposed to rain though, but we like the clouds. Keeps the temperature down as we go up these hills. So yeah, I'm doing great this morning, and glad to have you with us. So we probably will see you at the top. Just passed a couple of gentlemen doing trail maintenance. They had their little chainsaws, and they're just out here walking the trail, cutting the blowdowns, getting rid of all the trees that are on the trail and such. It's just great to see those guys. We just made sure we were just very appreciative of what they do and just making our hike that much easier. So it's great to see those guys, and thank you very much for clearing the trail for us. Alright, it's about 10:30. We're just about to the top of our morning climb, and we're a little over 4,000 feet. I thought it was going to be 3, but it's 4,000, so we go up 4,000 feet, then drop down about 2,200 feet, but 4,000 feet. I'm ready to break out the supplemental oxygen. Unfortunately, we didn't bring any. We'll be going down here in a little bit, so that'll be good. It's been a good climb this morning, nice and cloudy, cool, and yeah, getting up to see some views. Let's see what's over this next hill. Alright, you've had your snack, it's time to go. We've been thinking as we've been walking along the trail that if any of y'all have any vacation time coming up and feel the urge to come out hiking, I'd be happy for you to come out and join us. You can come hike a little section of the trail. You don't have to do the whole thing, just come out for a couple days, a weekend, a week, 2 weeks, 3 months, whatever you want to do. We're heading up towards the Shenandoah Mountains, and beautiful place, and we'd be happy to have you come walk with us. So let me know if you want to come out. It'd be a great time. I might even let you carry my pack for me. Just want to take a moment again to thank you all for watching the videos, and glad to have you along with us. It means a lot to us. Helps us to not feel so lonely out here, knowing that you all are watching the videos back home and thank you again for doing that. Also, if you get an opportunity as you're watching the videos, please leave a comment at the end if you can. Let us know your thoughts on the videos, words of encouragement, criticisms, anything you can think of that you can put in the comment section that will help us along the trail as we go. That'd be good. We like hearing from you all, and helps us as we're out here not to feel so far away. So yeah, let us know what you think, and we look forward to that. Thank you again. Alright, we got to the end of the ridge and got a little downhill. Hit the elevator button to go down, and we got a little ridge right over there. We're going to drop down this one and then head back up that one, and then over the other side of that one we drop down again, and we're hoping to do lunch there in about an hour to an hour and a half. So yeah, that's the plan so far. Alright, we made it to lunchtime, right at noon, which is ahead of schedule for the day actually. 6 miles from where we left camp at 8:30, so 6 miles and 3.5 hours is pretty good. And so we stopped here. Gonna have a little lunch. Still sun shining, beautiful day for hiking. It's a little chilly. Working on our afternoon up. This section of ridgetop that we're on, Sinking Creek Mountain, has a bunch of these strange piles of rocks, or what they call cairns, along it. It's about a mile stretch. Has these piles of rocks. Nobody's really sure why. Possibly could be Indian burial. A lot of times they would bury their dead along the ridge up here so that their spirits can watch over the valleys, but not really sure exactly what it is, but kind of neat to see. Okay, we're actually on a side trail down to the shelter. Unfortunately, it's almost a half mile off the trail straight down, so yeah, it's kind of a brutal ending to the day, but there really is nowhere to camp on this hillside and or water, so we go down. Yep. Sarvors Hollow Shelter. We made it. We're the only ones here so far. Probably because we're the only ones fool enough to walk downhill a half a mile off the trail to get to it. But it was really the best destination for us for the day. So yeah, let's get a little fire pit there. And I got my bear bag hung for the night. Good spot to hang the bag, so it's plenty high enough off the ground and plenty distance from any of the trees. So alright, I'm going to do a little end of the day wrap up for us here today. And we left Warspur shelter this morning and walked 12.5 miles. It was a good day. Kendall's foot still a little sore, but probably the best day in the last week that she's done. So it's hopefully getting better. And the shelter's nice. We decided to stay in the shelter tonight. It's not set up tents. There's nobody else here, so at least as of yet. It's 7 o'clock and nobody else has come in, so it should be a good night. It's a little chilly out tonight, so hopefully we'll be able to stay warm. And yeah, it's been a good day, and we look forward to getting back out on the trail with you tomorrow. Have a good night.